afternoon. Today we are going to learn about the fractions. Fractions. Fractions are the numbers which we can write in P by Q form, where P and Q are positive integers and Q value should not be equal to 0. So such type of numbers are called as fractions. Fractions are the numbers which we can write in P by Q form, and P and Q values are positive integers and Q value should not be equal to 0. For example, if you take 1 by 2, let us take the number 1 by 2. It is called a fraction. Why it is called a fraction? Because it is in the P by Q form. It is in the form P by Q, where P is called numerator and Q is called denominator. P is called numerator and Q is called denominator. Such type of numbers are called as fractions. For example, if you take the number 1, it is also called as a fraction. Why it is called as a fraction? 1 can be written as 1 by 1. 1 by 1 value is 1. So 1 by 1 we can say 1 is also a fraction. Similarly, 2 is also called as a fraction because we can write 2 as 2 by 1. So all the whole numbers are also called as fractions. All the natural numbers are also called as fractions. But generally we can say that fractional will be having the P by Q form, where P and Q are integers. Those are positive in nature. And Q value should not be equal to 0. Okay. Now let us go for the types of fractions. Let us go for the types of fractions. First type of fraction is a proper fraction. The first type of fraction is called a proper fraction. If in a fraction, if numerator is less than denominator, then such type of fractions are called as proper fractions. If in a fraction, numerator is less than denominator, such fraction is called a proper fraction. For example, 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 4 by 5. If you see all these fractions, numerators are lesser and denominators are more. So if you compare the numerator with denominator, numerator with denominator, numerator with denominator, in all these fractions, numerator is always less than the denominator. Such fractions are called as proper fractions. Next fractions are improper fractions. Improper fractions. Improper fractions are the fractions in which numerator is always greater than the denominator. If in a fraction numerator is greater than denominator, such fraction is called an improper fraction. For example, 4 by 3, 3 by 2, 5 by 3, 6 by 5. All these fractions we can see that numerator is greater than denominator. Numerator is greater than denominator. Numerator is greater than denominator. So if numerator is greater than denominator, such fraction is called improper fraction. If numerator is greater than denominator, such type of fraction is called the improper fraction. So first of all, I discussed about what is a fraction. Fraction is nothing but if a number is written in P by Q form, where P and Q belongs to positive integers and Q value is not equal to 0, such type of number is called a fraction. Next we discussed about the P by Q form, in which P is called numerator and Q is called denominator. Next we discussed about the proper fraction. Proper fraction is a fraction in which numerator is less than denominator. Next, improper fraction we discussed. Improper fraction is a fraction in which numerator is always greater than the denominator. Now let us see the next set of fractions. Those are called as like fractions. Like fractions. Like fractions are the fractions in which all the denominators are same. If in a fraction all the denominators are same, then they are called as like fractions. Examples of these like fractions are 2 by 3, 4 by 3, 5 by 3, 6 by 3 and so on, 3 by 2, 2 by 2, 4 by 2, 5 by 2 and so on. And all these fractions we can see that denominators are same. So this is one set of like fractions, this is another set of like fractions. As we see that denominators are same in this set, denominators are same in this set, so such fractions are called as like fractions. Now let us discuss about the unlike fractions. Let us discuss about the unlike fractions. Unlike fractions are the fractions in which the denominators are different. Unlike fractions are the fractions in which denominators are different, like 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 4 by 5. All these fractions are having the different denominators. For example, 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 4 by 5. The different denominators we are having. The different denominators are 2, 3, 4, 5. So if denominators are different, then in a fraction, then they are called as unlike fractions. First of all, proper fractions in which numerator is less than denominator. Second thing, we learned about the improper fractions in which numerator is greater than denominator. Third one is the like fractions. Like fractions in which the denominators are same. Unlike fractions, we have seen that denominators are different. Now let us go to the last part of this today's topic is mixed fraction. Let us go for the mixed fraction. Mixed fraction is a fraction in which it has the combination of the two parts. First part is called the whole number part. For example, if you see whole number part as 5 and 1 by 2 is the addition to this 5. So this is the whole number part or integral part of the fraction. This is the fractional part, that will be always the proper fraction. So by making the combination of this whole number part and the fractional part, that is a proper fraction, we can say that this fraction is a mixed fraction. So if in a fraction there is both integral part, that is a whole number, and a fractional part, that is always a proper fraction. That is always a proper fraction, then we can say that it is a mixed fraction. So with this we end the today's class of fractions. Let us continue tomorrow. Thank you.